Welcome to Key Tech. Please describe this channel if you are interested in today's video. Apple has huge sales in the Chinese market, and every year the iPhone is released, it triggers frantic buying. But the situation is different this year. Huawei's mobile phone business has returned, and Mate 60 Pro's performance is even better. This has caused a setback in the Apple market. Apple, which is visiting China, announced a win-win situation with manufacturing in China. Perhaps it is time to abandon manufacturing in India. The performance of Apple iPhone 15 in the Chinese market and its reasons. With the arrival of 2023, Apple has entered the global market with its latest flagship product iPhone 15. Since the launch of the product, iPhone 15 has received widespread attention. The launch of this mobile phone is undoubtedly a major challenge to the market. The Smart Island design not only makes the phone visually more outstanding, but also provides a smoother user experience. Coupled with the fact that Apple has adopted the Type-C interface for the iPhone for the first time, this move is also regarded as a sign of integration with other mainstream technology brands. The market generally expects that iPhone 15 will maintain market share like previous versions and even set higher sales records. But reality seems to be contrary to expectations. When the iPhone 15 first came on the market, it did set a pretty good sales record, but this popularity only lasted for 2 weeks. Entering its third week on the market, its sales fell 19% month-on-month, which is undoubtedly a huge blow to Apple. Why such a big change? On the one hand, competition with local Chinese mobile phone brands has intensified. On the other hand, quality problems made in India have begun to surface, leading to a loss of consumer confidence in products. China's mobile phone market has never lacked competitors. At the same time as the iPhone 15 was launched, Huawei returned as the king. With its excellent cost performance and excellent product quality, it quickly regained its leading position in the Chinese market in just a few weeks. According to data, in the first week of October, Huawei's sales have surpassed Apple's, becoming the first in the Chinese mobile phone market. This undoubtedly gave Apple a resounding slap in the face. But competition with domestic brands is just the tip of the iceberg. What's even more serious is that Apple has chosen to move some of its iPhone 15 production lines to India this time. The original intention of this strategy was to reduce production costs and increase profit margins. But the actual effect is not satisfactory. iPhone 15 made in India frequently has various quality problems, ranging from excessive gaps in appearance to unstable hardware performance, which have left a bad impression on consumers. Even loyal Apple fans are skeptical of the iPhone 15 made in India. Due to quality issues, the iPhone 15 made in India has encountered widespread resistance in the Chinese and European markets. Many consumers said that as soon as they found out that they purchased the Indian version of iPhone 15, they immediately chose to return it. The spread of this sentiment has further intensified the sales pressure of iPhone 15 in the global market. Perhaps it is time to abandon manufacturing in India. Apple's foundry in India is not in peace either. The production lines of large foundries such as Foxconn and Wistron in India have repeatedly encountered problems such as work stoppages and labor disputes. Especially for Wistron, its factory in India was forcibly acquired by a local consortium, resulting in the almost complete loss of Wistron's foundry business in India. Cook attaches great importance to the Chinese market. Cook suddenly chose to come to China, which was undoubtedly a huge surprise for many industry insiders and consumers. His destination is not the prosperous Beijing and Shanghai, but the Luxshare precision factory located in Dongguan. This company may not be familiar to many Chinese consumers, but it plays an indispensable role in the mobile phone industry chain, mainly providing high-quality mobile phone components to Apple. This sudden visit is undoubtedly a major signal to the outside world. After the visit, Cook emphasized in an interview with the media that supply chain cooperation with China is an important part of Apple's strategy. He said that China is not only a huge consumer market, but also a country with a strong industrial chain and technology accumulation. Apple hopes to establish closer cooperative relationships with Chinese suppliers, jointly promote the development of technology and innovation, and achieve a win-win situation with Chinese manufacturing. This is also Cook's second visit to China recently. He also visited Beijing and had in-depth exchanges with a number of technology companies and investment institutions. The reason for choosing to visit Luxshare this time is obviously to further strengthen cooperation with the Chinese supply chain. Especially in the context of the decline in iPhone 15 sales, strengthening cooperation is undoubtedly a very wise choice. The Chinese market has always been very important to Apple. Judging from the data, China has surpassed the United States and become Apple's largest market. Whenever Apple releases a new product, Chinese consumers always show great enthusiasm. Many people are even willing to queue for days and nights for a new mobile phone. This enthusiasm has undoubtedly brought huge market potential to Apple. However, market size alone is not enough. In order to ensure the high quality and low cost of its products, Apple also attaches great importance to China's manufacturing industry. This is why Cook chose to visit Luxshare Precision. China's manufacturing industry, especially the mobile phone industry, has achieved manufacturing capabilities comparable to world-class brands after years of technological accumulation and industrial upgrading. Low cost, high efficiency and excellent quality control have made China the world's largest mobile phone manufacturing base. Of course, this does not mean that Apple only values China's low-cost advantage. With the advancement of technology and the upgrading of consumer demands, high quality and innovation have also become the goals pursued by Apple. China's manufacturing industry is also performing increasingly well in this regard. From screens to chips, from cameras to speakers, China's supply chain can provide high quality, high-performance products. Adjustment strategies during market setbacks. In the current globalized market environment, even technology giants like Apple cannot avoid market fluctuations and challenges. Especially in the short period after the release of iPhone 15, the market's hot sales did not last long, but there was a significant decline. Faced with such market changes, Apple CEO Cook obviously did not look at it passively, but decisively made adjustments to his strategy. As technology and consumption habits change, the Chinese market will bring more growth opportunities to Apple. In order to better adapt to the Chinese market, Apple will also adjust its products and strategies in a targeted manner, hoping to better meet the needs of Chinese consumers. At the same time, Apple is also adjusting its supply chain layout globally. Market competition is also a problem that Apple must face. With the rise of local Chinese brands and the challenges from other international brands, Apple needs to find its own competitive strategy. Although Apple has encountered some setbacks in the market, this does not mean that Apple's future is hopeless. On the contrary, Cook's series of strategic adjustments undoubtedly point the way for Apple's future. He hopes to achieve win-win goals through in-depth cooperation with China, while also adjusting global strategies to ensure that Apple remains ahead in future competition.